annoyed that nobody's saying anything, and I am the referee for real. It's like, Maurice, let him fight it out. Chris and Nell are zombies. Poor Lance, he just new and traumatized. I just don't want anybody to swing on each other. Like, that's the last thing I want.
The news hit like a thunderstorm. Marsau Scott, the man who once called himself the strong, unshakable face of love and marriage Huntsville, has officially been sentenced. Yes, sentenced. And while everyone expected tears or silence from his wife LaTisha Scott, what came next left everyone speechless. Because instead of standing quietly behind him like she always did, LaTisha finally broke. And when she snapped, she didn't hold back.
Like, this is crazy. Like, people are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Like, now I don't believe anything.
Sources close to the couple say her reaction wasn't just emotional, it was explosive. Years of pain, betrayal, embarrassment, and loyalty were finally catching up to her. The image of the perfect couple shattered in an instant. What started as a courtroom moment quickly turned into one of the most shocking emotional breakdowns fans have ever seen from the Scots. But before we dive into what LaTisha said and why her words are still echoing through Huntsville, we have to rewind a bit. Because to understand why this moment hit so hard, you need to know what led them here.
Your wife, is she my favorite on the show? Go find her then. Shit, where Leticia at? Leticia getting pampered. Yesterday's her birthday.
Let me check my goddamn.
Right. Because I know I got a private investigator following her little cheating ass. So I'm gonna find out because she wanna. Leticia ain't the kind of person that be sitting there taking that shit. She wanna just get back. She wanna cheat back. So I gotta watch her.
And trust me, the path that brought Marsau to that courtroom was full of lies, tension, and cracks that were breaking long before anyone noticed. For years, Marsau and Leticia were seen as one of the strongest couples in reality TV. From the outside, they had everything: success, family, love, and that picture-perfect partnership they showed on screen. But behind the smiles, things weren't nearly as perfect. Their story started out inspiring: high school sweethearts who built their empire together. They created their construction business, Black Cigar Lounge, and turned it into a Huntsville hotspot. They looked like the power couple every fan wanted to be.
In a moment like this, I think that lesson learned.
Yes, but you can know something, but hearing it from somebody else make it probably hit a little different.
You think somehow me going to talk to him about something is going to be a wake-up call?
Yet, from the very first season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, cracks began to show. There were whispers about Marsau's attitude, his arrogance, his controlling ways. And then came the cheating rumors, the ones he laughed off, but that Leticia never fully seemed at peace with. Remember when Martell Holt accused Marsau of cheating? That moment shook the entire cast. Martell claimed that Marsau had been unfaithful, that he'd even taken trips with other women. Marsau denied everything, calling Martell bitter and desperate for attention. But fans noticed something. Leticia didn't laugh it off. Her silence spoke volumes. She smiled, she defended him publicly, but you could see the hurt in her eyes.
Depression, and people are talking about, oh my God, it's a bad problem running rampant. And here's the reason why it's running rampant, right? It's because we don't know what it really is.
Over the years, the tension only grew. Marsau's business dealings came under fire. There were rumors of financial struggles, unpaid contractors, and shady partnerships. Every time drama surfaced, Leticia stood right there beside him, loyal, steady, and determined to protect her family's image. She defended him on talk shows, fought back against castmates, and even clapped back at fans who dared question her marriage. But that loyalty came with a cost. Because every time Marsau's name was dragged into another controversy, she was the one holding the emotional weight. And when Marsau was arrested earlier this year, everything changed. That arrest, which reportedly started from a heated public argument that spiraled out of control, became the beginning of the end. At first, fans thought it would blow over. After all, Marsau had talked his way out of worse situations before. But this time, the charges were serious, and when the court dates began stacking up, reality hit harder than ever. Fast forward to now, Marsau Scott has officially been sentenced. And the moment that gavel dropped, LaTisha's world cracked wide open. The courtroom was tense. Marsau stood before the judge, looking more serious than anyone had ever seen him. Gone was the confident smirk, the businessman energy. This was a man facing consequences. According to insiders, Marsau was sentenced to several months behind bars, along with probation and fines related to reckless driving, resisting arrest, and violating prior court orders. The judge didn't hold back. Reports say he called Marsau's behavior irresponsible, arrogant, and dangerous. And in that moment, as cameras waited outside and whispers spread through the courtroom, Leticia sat still. No tears, no drama, just silence. But the silence didn't last long. Because as soon as she walked out of that courtroom, the woman fans once saw as calm and composed snapped. Witnesses say Leticia's emotions poured out like a storm that had been building for years. She wasn't just angry at the sentence, she was angry at everything. She was tired of the embarrassment. Tired of being the one who always had to fix things? Tired of pretending that her husband's mistakes didn't cut her to the core. According to people close to her, Leticia confronted Marsau right after the hearing, and it wasn't pretty. She reportedly told him, "You've turned our name into a joke. I defended you when everyone told me not to, and this is how you repay me?" Those who were there say Marsau barely responded. He looked defeated, like he knew this moment was coming. But Leticia wasn't done. She continued, "Do you even realize what you've done to this family? To me? To our kids? Every time you get in trouble, I'm the one holding everything together." For the first time, fans saw a side of Leticia they hadn't before. Not the calm wife or businesswoman, but a woman finally done being quiet. After the sentencing, social media exploded. Some fans felt sympathy for Marsau, saying everyone makes mistakes. But the majority had one thing to say: Leticia deserves better. Twitter and Instagram filled up with comments like, "She held that man down for years. Now it's time she holds herself up." And "Marsau's been walking around like he's untouchable. Maybe this will humble him." Meanwhile, insiders say Leticia has been making some serious moves behind the scenes. Remember those business ventures she shared with Marsau? She's reportedly cutting ties, slowly separating her finances and leadership roles from his. One source said, "Leticia's not waiting for him to fix it this time, she's taking control." She's been seen meeting with lawyers, real estate investors, and even TV producers, all without Marsau. And fans noticed something else too. Her social media posts have changed. Gone are the family pictures and power couple hashtags. Instead, she's been posting motivational quotes like, "Peace is power," and "I'm not breaking, I'm blooming." It's clear she's in a new chapter, one that doesn't revolve around cleaning up Marsau's mess. But let's talk about how all this has affected Marsau. Inside sources say he's struggling to keep up his image. His business reputation has taken a massive hit. Clients are backing out, partnerships are falling apart, and sponsors who once supported him are distancing themselves. Even some of his Love and Marriage Huntsville castmates are reportedly stepping back. One insider said, "Everyone's tired. Marsau always acted like he was above the drama, but now he's the center of it." And the producers? They're not sure what to do next. Reality TV loves chaos, but legal issues? those come with a different kind of risk. Behind closed doors, there's talk that the network may cut back on Marsau's appearances next season, or shift focus to Leticia's storyline instead. And honestly, that might be the smartest move. Because right now, fans aren't tuning in for Marsau's excuses. They're watching to see how Leticia rises. The emotional toll this situation has taken on her is huge. Friends close to her say she's been through nights of crying, followed by mornings of strength. One day she's devastated, the next she's determined. She's been focusing on her kids, making sure they don't carry the weight of their father's mistakes. But as one friend put it, you can see the exhaustion in her eyes. She's been strong for so long, but everyone has a breaking point. And that breaking point came the night after the sentencing. Reports say Leticia sat alone in her car for nearly an hour outside her house before finally going inside. When she did, she took off her wedding ring. She didn't throw it away, but she didn't put it back on either. That small moment said more than words ever could. Because it wasn't just about Marsau's jail sentence. It was about everything that came before it. The public embarrassment, the rumors, the nights she stayed up defending him while the world judged her. And now she's realizing that maybe loyalty doesn't mean losing yourself. But here's where the story takes another twist. Sources say Marsau, before turning himself in, made one final call to Leticia. He reportedly told her, "I know I messed up. I don't want to lose my family." He begged her to wait for him, to stand by him like she always had. But for the first time, she didn't promise that she would. According to insiders, she simply said, "I'll be here for the kids. You need to figure out who you are." That silence, that distance, it's something Marsau isn't used to. And now, sitting behind bars, he's realizing what it means to finally face consequences. People close to him say he's trying to keep his head down, staying out of trouble, and reflecting on his choices. But reflection won't undo the damage that's already been done. Leticia's public image, on the other hand, is rising. Fans are rallying behind her, calling her an example of strength. She's been invited to events, panel discussions, and even offered opportunities for solo brand deals. It's like the universe is giving her everything she put on hold, now that she's finally putting herself first. But this story isn't just about fame or scandal. It's about the human side, the pain that comes from loving someone who keeps breaking your trust. Leticia's breakdown after Marsau's sentencing wasn't just anger, it was heartbreak. It was exhaustion. It was years of trying to hold together something that was already falling apart. And even though she's finding her strength now, there's no denying that part of her will always carry the scars of this chapter. Because love like that, deep, loyal, complicated, doesn't just vanish. But sometimes, strength means walking away. As for what's next, fans are waiting. Will Leticia officially file for separation? Will Marsau's sentence be the wake-up call that finally changes him? Or is this truly the end of the Scots as we know them? Right now, Leticia hasn't made any official public statements, but her actions, the silence, the independence, the shift in energy, they're speaking louder than words ever could. And one thing's for sure, when LaTisha Scott finally tells her side of the story, the world will be listening. Because this isn't just another reality TV breakup. This is a woman reclaiming her power after years of standing in someone else's shadow. So maybe Marsau's sentence isn't just his punishment. Maybe it's the beginning of Leticia's freedom. And for fans who've watched her stay loyal through every storm, this moment feels like long overdue justice. What do you think, Celeb Nature fan? Is Leticia finally done with Marsau for good? Should she move on and build her own empire, or give him one last chance to prove himself? Drop your thoughts below because this story is far from over. And if you want to keep up with all the twists, heartbreaks, and comebacks from your favorite reality TV stars, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because on Celeb Nature, we don't just tell celebrity stories. We tell the truth behind the glamour, the drama behind the smiles, and the emotions that make it all too real. Stay tuned, because Leticia's next move? That's the one everyone's waiting for.